As a U.S. lawyer dealing with individuals and companies and businesses all over the world, one of the most common questions we're asked is, how do I set up a U.S. business or a U.S. company in the United States and do business between the country that I'm living in and in the United States? The U.S. system calls for several different types of investor visa categories that allow for a U.S. individual to invest into a new business in the United States in which they're going to develop and direct. One of the first visas that I'd like to talk about today is the E-2 Investor Visa. And this is the E-2 Treaty Investor Visa as it's formally known. This visa allows for an individual to invest a substantial amount of money into a U.S. business in which they're going to develop and direct. And so what this means is that an individual can make an investment. We recommend, from doing these cases all over the world with consulates and embassies, with investors living all throughout the world, that you should invest at least a minimum of $150,000 into a U.S. business. It can be any type of business. We've dealt with E-2 investments dealing with restaurants, for example, convenience stores, gas stations, small hotels and motels, and every type of business activity you can think of. Also popular for E-2 investor visas is franchises. We've dealt with a number of investments all around the United States into popular franchise models as well. So very quickly, what this visa entails is that after you make an investment into one of these businesses, which you're going to take a development or a directorship role, and that means you don't have to go into that business every day to work, but you do have to make those top decisions that would be made by someone who would sit on a board, for example. But again, not hands-on day-to-day work at all. Once you make the investment and you set your business up, that allows you to get what's generally offered as a 5-year multiple entry visa to the United States, where you can enter and travel freely. You don't have to spend a certain minimum number of days in the United States. However, if you want to spend the entire time there, you can certainly do so. And that visa can be renewed indefinitely as long as the business continues to remain active.